Hello again. Well, video diary for the thyroid operation. The scar's looking alright now. Healed up. I was advised to put suntan lotion on it and make sure it doesn't show, but it goes a bit minging and gets in all the creases. I won't recommend it. Alright, we're on day 3 of me holiday of solitude. Been of an adventure so far. I've had some funny stories and some funny happenings, and I've been crossing shit off my list. All stuff that I regret not doing. And what I'm doing is I'm collecting stones. It's not a new thing, but collecting one for every one of the things that I do on my list which I wipe off. And so hopefully I'm going to have a big bag full of fucking stones. All the shit that's been weighing me down over the years, and tick, 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 tick. Ticking them off the list. So, yesterday, decided to have an activity day. I've always fancied kayaking, or going canoeing. Well, to borrow a canoe, but certain thoughts probably won't fit on the roof, and I'll end up flying it off the roof. It'll add that extra height on my roof, which I'm not too used to in my van. So I went and hired a kayak. I think I overestimated my abilities somewhat. Yeah, I got the Canadian one. I was in my own, in it, fishing gear, drinks for about a month. It's only going for 3 hours. Good. Price wasn't an issue, but 36 quid for the 3 hours, not too bad, not too bad. So I brought myself some smokes, sat off, paddling out, getting it going, it's alright. Forgot my smokes, so I turned back, went back. I hadn't forgotten my smokes, I just put them in my backy pouch, so I was like, dickhead. Get back in. So I'm like paddling out again, and he tells me, whatever you do, just don't go left into the river, they don't like that, just keep to the right and go straight forward. So I was like, okay, I'll do what I'm doing, and I'm there paddling away. Anyway, I've got this massive headwind coming towards me, and my canoe will do nothing but go bloody left. Whatever I'm trying, I keep on getting steered towards this river mouth, and I'm thinking, Jesus Christ. Ended up having to get out the bleeding thing and tow it round the fucking corner so I could get out of this bloody headwind. It's like 36 quid to tow a canoe. I'm asking them, how long is it round the lake? No, I don't know, it's about 15k. I was like, is that doable? They're like, well, it takes some effort. So I said, hey, after an hour, I can still see the place. I've must have covered about 500 metres. Then I had to have a rest because I'm absolutely bleeding knackered towing this fucking canoe. Splashing through the water. Ended up jumping in, ended up getting to this island. He said, look, you can land on one of these islands, and they give us 3 islands that you could land on Derwent water in the Lake District. I'd recommend it, especially if you're fit and healthy. It'd be a cracking day. Probably the proper canoe though, that kayak shit, it's fucking hard work. Got to my island, thought, I'll have a little fish. 5 minutes, it took me 2 hours to bloody get there. I thought, oh fuck, you only had 3 hours. Thought, I'm gonna have to get this back, but I've got 8 hours. I'm having a cigarette first, and then I'll fucking get back in the canoe and paddle back. Luckily, like, the wind's behind us. Fucking hell, I was out of breath by the time I got back. Absolutely shattered. I was like, brush. A baby could have crawled back faster. I was, and then you got the leisure boats going past, creating the big waves. I was like, whoop, bloody hell, all over the show. Oh, fuck it. Anyway, got back there, did that. That was cool. And on this holiday of solitude I'm on, my mate Wayne from back home, he has this cracking idea that he's going to come and join me in the lakes. I was like, alright then, Wayne. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I'm on my trip of solitude recovery. I didn't say I wanted to be alone or fuck all like that, but who's gonna? Anyway, don't matter. Like, hey, fucking come along anyway. So sending me GPS location, share my location. I was like, right, I'll share it for 5 hours. You won't need it more than 5 hours. Up to midnight, I was like, that's on Derwent Keswick. It is Killingworth car park. No, goes at Killington car park. Anyway, the National Trust. Meet you there, Daz. See you in a bit, waiting. Bring some Rizzlers because I've run out. So I'm sat there looking forward to my Rizzlers. Anyway, I ends up, like I say, went to when my kayaking's venture near Derwent Water, then pulled up on this car park. Started setting my van up, and then another van pulls in. Lovely fella, Kev. He's pulls in with his family. He's got his daughter, his wife, and his daughter's boyfriend, and then his his best mates. So, you know, before long, there was alright party. It was had a nice campfire. We shared a campfire, cooked some great food. They all commenting on, you know how to live, don't you? You've got it sorted. Bloody hell, look at that. You know, they're thinking I'm super bloody organised and things. I don't know about that. It's something I'm new to myself, like, fucking me organised. Yeah. Anyway, I ended up making me tea on the barbecue, minty lamb chops. Lovely. From Booths in the town centre. Definitely recommend the butcher there if you ever get to Derwent Water or Keswick. Some sausages I got there, threw some sausages on them, got some corn on the cob, wrapped in foil, bit of salt and pepper and stuff as you put them on the barbecue, like. And my jacket spuds, they went in as well, they went in first. Anyway, we ended up, pal phones me up, he's having trouble finding me. I'm looking at Black Scarecrow, I don't know where I am. I'm like, sorry dude, so I was like, you know, you need to head to Keswick, or Penrith, then head to Keswick, give him direction. But anyway, he got lost. He got very, very, very lost. He ends up in Skipton, in a place called Killingworth. But he's not the fucking car park he's looking for. He's only gone 100 and odd miles the wrong way. So he's phoning me at midnight. As where the fuck are you? I'm finding this car park. I mean, I've laid lanterns on the side, lanterns on the entrance to the fucking car park. Give GPS. Oh, there's nothing much more I can do from where I am. He's like, his sat-nav's died. He's got his little girl in the van. Anyway, fucking disaster after disaster for that fella. He got here safe in the morning. Just about. But that's a whole different story altogether. What was cool was around this campfire. Turns out, Kev's wife, Trisha, I get the name right eventually. Anyway, she's been a thyroid sufferer for 15 years. Don't want to have it out. She had the natural. She goes for the natural remedies and everything. What a fucking coincidence. Fellow sufferer with the same thing I had, the overactive thyroid. And it's like, I'm like, you should get it done. I have suffered for fucking 20 years, and it is like having your off switch. Someone's just turned all that fucking madness off. I'm still mad as a box of frogs, but I'm the right kind of mad. My fucking mind works much better than it ever did. And I knew I had a sharp mind, and it was a fucker that it didn't work. Excuse my language, I can do better than that. Anyway, she was another lovely lady. Both of them longbow enthusiasts. And if anybody knows me, I've been firing my longbow for quite some time, so that was another amazing thing. Both of them smoke a joint as well. Fantastic. The kids, they didn't partake, they like the drinking and stuff like that. But it was lovely, it was absolutely lovely. And then like, the daughter starts chatting about something called The Secret. Now The Secret is quite a big thing. I don't tell too many people about it, but I'm up on The Secret. And from this young lass then to start talking about The Secret and how it's worked out for her, I thought, fucking hell, this is just like, the universe is taking the piss out of me here. Well, not taking the piss, but, you know, it's fucking reminding me that, you know, there's special people out there in the world. And this trip, I've fucking found some right fucking cocks. I've only been away for 3 days, and I've, like, met some really amazing people. There was another chap there, just a random guy. He come along and joined us by the fire as well. So we had lovely beers, we had a lovely chat. So I was telling them my story, they was telling me their story. This chap's ill and he's... Same idea, I decided to go north. I mean, myself, I've got a couple of jobs over the place. But even that, he was fucking mad. He just said, I'm going north. And we both ends up in the same car park at the same time. Absolutely, within 3 minutes of each other, we all arrived. Bum, 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 bum. Fucking set up. Absolute amazing coincidence. But here's the fucking kicker. My next job is in Lincoln, Lincolnshire. 4 days from now, Wednesday, Thursday. Anyway, with these couple, these family that I met, guess where they're from? Fucking Lincolnshire. Couldn't believe it. So, I just said, I'm going over there in the van. Do you know of any spots like you could recommend, like, some nice spots? He's like, are you in Lincolnshire? Well, let me tell you, mate. You can go use my place. I've got this fucking 5 acres of land. Been planting forest, trees, everything, adventure area. You'll have the place to yourself. You can have campfires and all that. There's a hut you can stay in. It's yours. You can use it. I'll give you the code. Enjoy yourself. We'll be in France. Fuck off. Amazing. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't make it up. Couldn't write it. But absolutely amazing. Maybe have a look into the secret. But it is careful what you wish for on that one. So yeah, last night was an amazing night. Today's still an amazing day. It's fucking raining all over the show. I've had to pull up on an hill because I love this fucking it's a beautiful place. So I'm just going to go carry on, take a few more photos so I can do some painting later on. And I'll get back onto you. Cheers folks. Catch you soon.